Alright guys, look what I got in the mail today. The Aki B80 Key Series headset came in. These are actually Bluetooth 5, but I have confirmation from other users that they do work with the Knox and they are low latency. So let's try, for the very first time here, to see if these will pair up. So it just started pairing mode now. Or I thought it did. Oh, it did, and it connected instantly. So it looks like now that this is going to be the set, within a few seconds of turning them on, it's going to work, which is what I was told, that once you have them connected, they do work pretty good. So these are these are the Aki B80s. You can get them on Amazon for about 30 or 40 bucks, depending on if they're on sale or not. Hey guys, Unfrequented World, and we are back at the park. We've hit the last couple of videos where I found a really cool buckle. I'm not done here. There's still quite a bit more field to go over, and I know there's old stuff. 1912 wheat cent, 1902 to 1910 Canadian dime. So there is the possibility of more old stuff. I've got the Aki low latency earphones we're going to try today in the field for the first time. So 7 o'clock, it's 30 degrees plus again today here. That's Celsius. That will melt your popsicle. Let's go get at it. I make fun of my wife now because 2 weeks ago she loaded up the car with the garbage to drop off at the end of the driveway and drove it to work for the day. That smelled real good at the end of the day. All right, we just turned the earphones on. Let's see if they connect. Yes. No fuss, no muss. Awesome. These Aki B80s, they work. The next obvious thing to do is to test these by walking away from the machine and seeing if I can get more than a body length away. All of my other headsets that do connect sporadically to the Knox 600, I can't get more than 7-8 feet away and they disconnect. Let's just walk away and see what happens. Okay, I'm backing up. I'm about 6 feet away. The box says that these Akis are good up to 50 feet. I can still hear the machine chirping in my ear. Oh man, we're 15 feet away. Still connected. Oh yeah, no, I could never walk this far away. We're 20 feet away from the machine and I can still hear it chirping. That's 30 feet, still chirping. Okay, that's good enough. I never walked that far away. Perfect. So if you're having issues with your Knox, guys, let's give a big shout out to Iffy Signals. He's the one who recommended these. Check out his channel. And Aki B80s. Today we're also going to switch our sound levels that the machine will make from 5-tone to 50. When we do this, this machine is basically like an all-metal mode machine. When I'm swinging it around with 50 different tones, and there's so much garbage in these parks that I hunt, it's just like an all-metal machine. You're hearing all the different tones. There's so much information going on there. It's overwhelming. But I'm going to start teaching myself 50 tones. I just think, I feel like I'm missing things sometimes when I just scrim up to 18, 19, and then I'm only in 5-tone. You get a lot of iffy, scratchy, wibbly wobblies, and this should be clear tones for everything. So let's give it a go. Well, first hole, 1946 Canadian. We're out in the middle of the field here. It's still cool enough to be out here in the sun, so we're going to hit the middle of the field this morning. Okay, second hole, and we got a 1960 something. I don't need to scratch any more of that off. However, I'm standing here 4.5 feet from the machine. My headset just beeped and disconnected. What's going on here? What's going on? So I turned the headset off and then back on again, and it did reconnect, but why did it disconnect in the first place? I'm still questioning whether I've got a bad Knox. Oh, hole number 3, we got another old one, 1941. Down there, 9 inches, ringing up. I could tell, I didn't think it was a coin, but I wasn't sure. But look at that, an old square nail. 74, but that's just more proof that this field hasn't been detected. That was only down there 5-6 inches. Oh, that's promising. Ha! We did it! Silver! That's a Centennial quarter. It's got the links on there. Canada, 1967. 80% silver. I own 20 of those in my collection, but this is the first one I've ever dug. Sweet find! Okay, so guys, I gotta say the Akis here, the more I'm using them, there is quite a bit of crackle in here, especially when I'm in pinpoint mode. It doesn't hold a steady tone. So that's a little disappointing to me, because even that really cheap set that I have, the ones I call my Princess Leia set, they hold a steady tone. And as I was just about to turn on the phone and start giving you that information, they disconnected again. And I'm standing here holding the machine, so I'm literally 2 feet away from the Knox right now, and they disconnected again. I don't know what's going on. Is it my machine? Is it these? I'm ready to give up at this point. The good thing is that they connect fairly quickly again when I turn them on. Okay, so for those of you that watch my other shows and ideas on the channel, one of them is paranormal. This has never friggin' happened. I honest to God swear, guys, I turned these earphones on. I'm waiting for it to pair back up to the Knox. I heard a man's voice come through the freaking headset. I have no idea what it said. What would that be, picking up a radio frequency? Was that an EVP? I don't know. I don't mix that stuff normally with metal detecting, but that seriously just happened. What the F? I've never heard a voice come through my headset while metal detecting before. Hey buddy, if it's treasure around here, you just point me in the right direction, because I don't know what to say about that. It happened. 1969. And 2 inches off the 69, we've got a real promising signal here. Well, that rang up solid 30. I don't know if I've ever seen a penny do that before. Let's see if we can get a date off of it. Maybe it's a real old one made out of something special from a certain year. I don't know. Well, 1945. I can't explain why it rang up like a silver coin, but maybe. Let's just scan this. It's out of the ground here. I just want to see. It was reading 30 in the ground. Okay. That's a good solid copper signal. I don't know. Maybe there's something in the ground and the hole beside it was throwing it off. I don't know. Solid 17, just screaming down there, 9 inches. Maybe part of an old goal system from the 50s or 60s. Kind of would make sense. Goalpost system, I'm not sure. 53, so like I say, this area is right in the right time zone for silver. Well, 1942, and in real good shape. Whew, look at this, guys. I've been working on it for 10 minutes. It's so close, I can actually wiggle it, but it just will not come out. It's solid. I wanted to see what it was. It's too hot though. It's gonna have to stay here. Well, I biked 20 kilometers yesterday morning at the same time as today. Last night at 4:30 in the afternoon, I played 18 holes of golf in 30-degree weather. I'll tell you, 1 hour of digging out here in the sun this morning, I am freaking done. I'm wiped. I don't know. I got to take a break here in the shade. I've drank a liter of water already. It's relentless. 2 weeks now, 30 plus degrees every day up here. Okay guys, so after talking to you guys on the last couple of videos, I have decided not to pull the trigger on a new detector. I was just buying something to have something new to test and play and give me some motivation to get out in the field, but I don't need it. And Iffy Signals kind of pointed out to me, "You're a cherry picker, Gary. You like to go for the silver." And I said, absolutely. If I had a machine which only beeped for silver coins, I would be happy. And that's pretty much what I have right here in the Knox. If I discriminate up to the right level, I can get that out of this machine. It doesn't miss silver. You know, that's me, I guess. Maybe it's because we run the channel and I'm trying to find the most interesting stuff I can in limited amounts of time. I don't know. But the decision has been made. One person commented, buy them both. They were talking about the Simplex and the Deus ORX. I like the way you think, kid. But for this year, I think we're just going to save our money and maybe if we can get a bit of traveling in. I do have a couple trips planned, not specifically for metal detecting. We are going to metal detect. We're going to go camping out in the middle of nowhere. I've got a friend who has an 1800s field, and we're going to try a few places like that as well. But as of right now, the decision is not to buy a machine. Thanks for all your input on that, guys. I'm just going to do this shady patch right here. I mean, I've already done some of it. I'm sure there are places I've missed. Let's give it a go. Hey, I wasn't going to dig that. I would have just left that. It was kind of a scratchy 1819. There's $2 in Gary's pocket. Canadian toonies and old rusty Canadian nails ring up the exact same. 18, 19, 20 with a good iron grunt. Well, it doesn't seem to matter where we go in this field. There's 40s pennies every side of this field, so I know there's more old stuff here. We just have to find it. We have to wait for this heat wave to disappear, and I can get out in the middle of the field there. Oh, I'm heading back out into the sun. Tell my wife and kids I love them. Hope I make it home. Well, it's got to be the year, because there is another 1945, and I would have swore that was a silver as well. That one was only down there about 7 inches, but yeah, man, the 45s ring up good. Okay, we're out in the middle of the Sahara here, right dead smack in the middle of this field. There's a 57. That could have been silver, but it wasn't. Yeah, another old square nail. God, I need some water and shade right now. Well, I want to show you guys how powerful this Knox is. Okay, there's an iron rod sticking up like this, so just the tip of it is sticking up. It's down there 18 inches. I'm going to put you right down in the hole, see if you can see it. Can you see down there? Right there. Right there. That's sticking up. And the Knox got that on power 20. We're on level 20 out of 25. This guy doesn't need another machine. The Knox does everything and more than I need. I'm going to leave that one for Stan in the Simplex. He can come back and find that one. 2 hours and 45 minutes in the park, guys. 16 pennies, 10 of them 1940s or 50s. 1 toonie, 1 old silver with the links on it. I'm not gonna lie, my ears hurt right now, like ear fatigue. I used the foam ear tips that came with the Oakleys. Maybe I need to change to the silicones. I'll try those next time. But yeah, they're both just kind of aching right now. So I just wanted to show you guys all my lynx quarters. I mentioned in the field that I've got quite a few. I've got 17 of them in this book, and I gave Kaylee one for her collection. So I've got 18. We found one today, is 19, and then I bought Kaylee an uncirculated set of these. So we've got 20 in the collection.